Kia ora, good evening Rotorua. I'm Steve Comber. Welcome to this midweek bulletin. Ahead tonight, police warn motorists to take care on icy roads. Toxic shellfish warning lifted for the Bay of Plenty region. And get ready for the big rugby ball drop. It is on the way, a part of the celebrations for the upcoming Rugby World Cup. Those stories and more tonight in detail. Well, a dusting of snow was visible again this morning from the CBD on the hills to the southeast of the city. Overnight lows of below zero in Rotorua are in line with the rest of the country, which is busy keeping warm after the so-called once-in-a-lifetime snowstorm. The weather conditions have Rotorua Police warning motorists of icy conditions in the area. There was morning ice on State Highway 5 south of Rotorua and also north to Tiro. Black ice was also reported on the Rotorua to Tokoroa road. Cold weather is again forecast overnight, and police say there is a high probability of icy conditions again in the morning. Thousands of people have paid their respects to former Governor-General Sir Paul Reeves as he lay in state at Auckland's Holy Trinity Cathedral. Sir Paul, New Zealand's first Māori Governor-General and an Anglican bishop, died in Auckland on Sunday morning, aged 78. Deputy Mayor Trevor Maxwell says Sir Paul devoted his career to working for Māori and the nation and spent a lot of time in Rotorua and at St Faith's Church in Ohinemutu. Trevor Maxwell remembers Sir Paul as a warm and caring individual with a quick sense of humour.
That I can recall was I was MC for my brother-in-law Sir Howard's investiture, and that was held at Tamata Kapua whilst Sir Paul was Governor-General. And I remember when Sir Paul Reeves put the sword on Howard's shoulder, Sir Howard Morrison, he said, "I'm going to take a shortcut and go to the other shoulder." We all laughed, and that was his sense of humour. But everything he did in his life, he did from the heart.
Sir Paul Reeves' state funeral will be held at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Auckland tomorrow. Well, last week the new Freeview HD signal was switched on in Rotorua, allowing TV Rotorua to use the Freeview HD platform on Channel 31. The Freeview HD service means that for the first time, Rotorua households can pick up free-to-air digital television directly through a UHF aerial. The Freeview HD service was originally launched back in 2008, reaching only 75% of the New Zealand population, which at that stage excluded Rotorua. Now the move to Freeview HD is both cost-effective and an easy way for TV Rotorua to continue informing and entertaining the local community. So UHF Aerial, give it a go, Freeview HD, Channel 31. The health warning against the collection and consumption of shellfish along the coastline from Mount Maunganui to Whakatane Heads, issued in May this year, has now been lifted. Shellfish monitoring indicate levels of shellfish toxin are now within safe limits for all the Bay of Plenty coastline. Dr Neil DeWitt, Medical Officer of Health, says the shellfish warning has been an inconvenience and thanks the public for their patience and cooperation. For advice and updates on health warnings regarding shellfish collecting, you can visit the health warnings section on the Tuatiora Public Health Service website. Falls in the home disrupted the lives and livelihoods of just over 1,500 people aged between 25 and 64 years in the Rotorua district last year. The statistics were released by the ACC to coincide with the launch of Safety Week. Nationally, more than 261,000 people were injured in a fall at home, costing $272 million. Most falls happen when people are doing everyday things like walking up or down steps, rushing to answer the phone or working on a DIY project. The most common place to take a tumble was the garden, with 78,000 people falling outside the home. The bathroom was one of the most dangerous rooms, with 11,000 people hurt after slipping. Safety Week continues until Sunday, and this year's focus is reducing falls in the home. And to your sports news tonight, Rotorua locals are being encouraged to enjoy the great rugby ball drop at a fun family day before the Fiji versus Namibia match in Rotorua next month. The great rugby ball drop is on Saturday the 10th of September at the Village Green. Rotorua District Council Community Programs and Events Coordinator Kylie Lang says the Fiji and Namibia game kicks off at the International Stadium at 3:30 p.m, giving locals plenty of time to enjoy celebrations beforehand at the Village Green. Kylie Lang says the great rugby ball drop event is being sponsored by Volcanic Air Safaris and offers heaps of fun for the whole family.
Before the major part, which is 1,000 mini rugby balls dropped from a helicopter, which sounds pretty cool and you can imagine what it will look like, but people need to purchase $2 for a mini rugby ball, and that puts them in a chance to win 3 prizes. The helicopter's going to come over Village Green, fly over and drop all these balls, and there'll be 3 rugby ball targets painted on the field. And if your ball lands on one of those targets, right smack in centre hopefully, you'll get the prizes.
Mini rugby balls for the event cost $2 and are available at the Rotorua Night Market from tomorrow and the Rotorua Convention Centre. Well, to your weather, Rotorua, fine overnight. Fresh southerly winds will continue. Another cool one, 0 degrees, your overnight low. Tomorrow, Thursday, fine weather. Cold gusty southerlies, a high 10 and a low of -2. And for Friday, the end of the week, fine weather, southeast breezes, a high of 10 and a low down to 3. If you're boating, marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow, Thursday, southerly winds of 15 knots, waves below half a metre, and fine weather will continue. As usual, if you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz. Click on the View Latest City News link, and to view what is on in our fantastic city, click on the upcoming events link. Off to a break now, but stay with us. We are back with Kingy Biddle talking a little more about the Te Arawa Standing Committee. We meet former All Black Inga Tuigamala, or Inga the Winger, and Oscar Nathan is in telling us about a new regional Māori business network.